today, as promised, I'm doing the tutorial for like a beachy kind of hair. So I woke up this morning, I washed my hair, blow dried it. You could just let your hair air dry. Sometimes I do that. I would if I felt like I had more time, but I wasn't sure when I'd be able to do this video if I didn't do it now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it first with the anti-gravity. This is a weightless hairspray. So I always spray my hair with this first, anybody's hair, no matter what I'm doing. If I'm just going to flat iron or round brush somebody's hair, I'm going to spray this in wet. If I'm going to curl their hair, I'm going to spray it in dry. So I'm just going to take my curling iron and start curling away, clamping and always curling away from the face. And I'm actually, when you want your first part of your curl to be around your eye or eyebrow, somewhere in here. You don't want to do it up too high. It's just not the look that we're going for. And we're also not curling the ends of our hair. See how I'm still bringing it down? I'm not curling too high. And I'm not curling the ends. If I do curl the ends, it's okay. You will see why later. So I always curl all my curls away from my face. Some people like to alternate through here. I don't. I like the look of it all going in one direction, both sides away from my face. I have my finger on this, on the little handle here. I'm not really using it though. It depends on your curling iron. Some are really strong, and so you will need to lift it a little bit, the clamp, just so that you can get your hair through. But if you curl from the middle and keep pulling your hair through, you're gonna get a consistent curl. You're not just gonna have a curl at the bottom of your hair, you're gonna have a curl all throughout the middle, which is where we want our curl. So I know that it takes longer for you probably to curl your hair, but it used to take me a long time, and you just kind of get used to it. The nice thing nowadays is that the look is a little bit more natural and beachy, so you don't have to be crazy about making sure every piece is curled perfect. So I did hair for a photo shoot the other day, and I did her hair like this, and she said she had so many compliments and it lasted so many days. So I just wanted to recreate the look. So I switched hands when I was curling so that I could go to the other side. Still leaving out the ends. If you find it too hard to leave your ends out, then don't worry about it. Just put the curling iron all the way through. It doesn't matter. There we go. Okay, so now that it's all curled, I have my flat iron on as well. I always like to spray it with the Session Spray Flex. This is really lightweight. I brush right through it and I don't feel it in my hair. But I find if I use this, I'm gonna get a full day and night out of my hair. I'm not just gonna get half a day because my hair doesn't hold curl. Okay, so I'm gonna brush it out now. You always want to start on the side that you started to curl on. This side, you don't want to brush it out till it's cool. Make sure that it's not. So my model's hair was like so much easier to work with because she has the most beautiful hair ever. And it holds a curl so well. my hair doesn't hold curl as well. So what I did then is I went through and I put the flat iron on the ends, and I would grab random pieces and put the flat iron over them really fast. And then you're getting these different kind of curls. See, you get some looser, some that are more curly. And I just kind of went through her hair, grabbing a few pieces and then always kind of going over the ends. I don't really need to go over my ends a lot because I didn't curl them a lot. And so I'm just kind of pulling random pieces, and I want to have different textures in there. You want to have some pieces that are a bit more curly, some pieces that are not as curly. So then what I did is I took my touchable spray. This is also, it's lightweight, but what it's gonna do is it's gonna make your hair look bigger. So I always lose volume, so I always like to put it all the way up at my roots. And through the back. And the sides. So I put it all at my roots. I'm gonna just kind of get it all in there. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it down onto my ends. This spray is also really nice for those of us with little baby hairs because it actually will control them a little bit better, which is nice. So I can also brush through this, which is amazing. I'll brush through it. Say if I were to go out tonight, I might brush through it and then spray it again, just to make it all big again. But see, now I have like these bigger curls and I've got these straighter pieces, and it's really nice just to have that different texture. It's gonna last all day, and it's just more of like a beachy kind of look, a little bit more effortless. And I mean, this whole video is only taken at like, it's probably gonna be like 8 minutes with me talking and everything. So it is a really quick way to do it. If you have straight hair, you can just curl pieces a little less if you want, but you can just play around with it, make it your own, and yeah, enjoy.